Hi everyone, Selena here. Welcome back to my channel. Welcome if you're new, and thanks for tuning in. Today's video, I am going to do another summer set. It came to my attention that I forgot to do a set with my last Daily Charme subscription box. And so we're going to use as much as I can from that today and do a nice fishing set with some seashells and corals. So I am using here some tapered coffin tips from Nail Couture, and I am using the colors from the box as well. So I'm going in with a base color called Mademoiselle. The number for that is J12. And I'm going to do 2 coats on every nail. It's not a solid color. It's more of a sheer color. It's a milky nude kind of color. Really nice. So I just wanted a little something so they weren't too completely see-through. So this is what I started off with, and this is how they look after 2 coats. I'm then going to go in with my first color, which is Deep Blue Sea E30. I'm going to do this on 3 different nails by the end of the video. So I'm going to start off here, and I did only 1 coat. That's all the nails needed, was 1 coat of this. That's how pigmented Daily Charme's polishes are. And this is a cat eye. The Mademoiselle J12 was not a cat eye. The rest of the ones I'm using are. They're absolutely beautiful. And if you were to get any subscription box, I would recommend this one. It is bi-monthly, so it's only every 2 months, $49 US plus shipping, and it is absolutely amazing. So here I'm going to move on to the magnet part. I did mess around quite a bit with magnets, but I didn't put it all in my video. I tried to put as little as possible, actually. Didn't want it to be too long. So here I wanted to try to make it look like waves a little bit, or something underwater kind of thing, like ripples under the water, if you know what I mean, maybe. You'll see what I mean when I show you it here when I'm done. Looks kind of neat. Turns out pretty neat. And this is the magnet actually that came in the box. Not sure if you saw that video. I will attach it below in the description box just in case you haven't. It'll be there with a link. And it shows you everything that did come in the video, or in the box, sorry. So yeah, I thought this came out pretty neat. Can't complain about that. And you can do different things with that magnet. And moving on with my next one, I actually moved on to the next color. So the next color I'm using is Mermaid Kiss, which is E31. This one is also very beautiful, much lighter, nice purple, comes out very nice. At first I tried to do flower magnet on this, however it didn't take very well. It was too light to have a flower magnet. You couldn't really see it. So I moved on to something else. And I don't know why, but I kept finding black lint everywhere. Every time I polished a nail, it's nothing but black lint. It's driving me crazy. So here I was trying to bring the cat eye out in the middle. It brings out the pink. There we go. Now you're starting to see it. There we go. In certain lights you see that whole pink area right in the middle. Absolutely beautiful. Moving on with Mermaid's Kiss. Again, this is E31. And each nail that I did, I used a different magnet for as well. I didn't want them all to be the same. I wanted them all different. Some of this video I did speed up in certain spots as well, just so you're aware. So here I just tried to do some ripples kind of thing, going up and down with this single magnet. A little different. I went ahead and cured that, and we are going to move on with Deep Blue Sea again for E30. We're going to finish the other two. I think the blue was my favorite out of the two. It's absolutely beautiful. They both were, but the blue is definitely my favorite. What one was your favorite, guys? Let me know in the comments below. And don't forget to subscribe, hit that like button, that notification bell, so you're notified each time I upload a video. And this one I'm using the flower magnet on. You could see it in the blue. So that I was happy for. There you go, you can see it on the sides there as well. Did part of a flower, half a flower on the sides, and some petals. And then some on the top. And then this one I just wanted to bring that light blue out in the middle. Oh, there it is. That's my favorite part, when you go down that one side and it just brings it right out. Absolutely amazing. I love it. There you go. When I hold it a certain way, you can really see it. It's amazing. I can't say anything bad about Daily Charme's cat eye gels. They're top quality. Absolutely amazing. They're definitely one of the best I've ever used. Now we're going to move on to decorating, doing our little stuff. So I also received a mold in this box. So I'm going to use the mold. I'm going to make a couple of shells in this. I'm going to use some molding gel here. Fill in a mold. And then we'll cure it. Let's see how it comes out. And this stuff I'm using for the mold, it works absolutely amazing. I did a video where I showed you guys a mini haul from a liquidation place I got some stuff from, and that was one of them. Go. Add some more. Continue on. What I could have done was I could have taken some of that stuff and mixed some white gel polish with it, because that once that's cured, I do paint it white on the bottom when I'm done. So I probably should have just taken some of it and mixed white gel polish with it instead. And these things were a pain. I kept dropping them. They would go flying across the room. They would go across the desk. Because they're so small, they kept falling out of my tweezers. I was getting frustrated. At one point, you'll see that palette that's sitting there. I throw it. I'm standing up looking for one of those shells, and I throw it, and the palette lands upside down on the desk. Here, I'm going to go ahead and paint the bottom white. Now you can do this different ways. And like I said, you can mix the paint, the gel polish in with your gel that you're curing in the mold, or you can cure everything in the mold and then paint over the top of it if you prefer as well. You can do that. I decided to try painting on the bottom to see how it would look. Once that's cured, I'm going to go in with some chrome powder on the top. And since I kept dropping them and they kept sliding out of my tweezers, I just found it easier to use silicone mold once in a while. Okay, so here we have the Chrome Effect top coat from Daily Charme. We're going to brush that on the top of this. Then we'll cure it for 60 seconds. And we will apply the chrome. So this is a pearl finish type of chrome. I loved how this looked after. It's absolutely beautiful. Whoa, it's a little stuck. And these little shells kept sticking to everything. I don't know if it was static or what it was. But if I touched it with that brush that I used for the chrome, it would stick to that if I didn't hold it down. If I used my tweezers on it and I went to let it go, it would stick to the tweezers. And this was actually the gel I used for the mold. It actually cured non-sticky. It just, for some reason, it's still just kind of almost like staticky or as though it was magnetic. It would just stick. I don't know why. It's just driving me absolutely bonkers. So here I'm going to top coat it, keep that chrome on, and I knocked it over. And I knocked it over again. And again, and again. Oh, and again. These things were terrible. They were so small. It's hard to try to hold on to them. So now we're going to move on to attaching this to our nail. I'm going to use the same stuff that I used to make the mold with. So now I'm going to go in. I'm going to add a resin piece that I received in the box. I received some jellyfish and some shells. So I decided to go in with the jellyfish. Again, I'm going to attach it with the stuff I used for the mold. I just squeezed it out onto the back of the jellyfish and just set it onto the nail and cured it. Of course, I knocked that over as well. No surprise there. So here I'm just going to take all the tackiness off of the other nails. I have decided to use some of the stickers as well. You want to make sure you take the tackiness off of the nails. If not, these stickers are not going to adhere properly. They're just going to slide around. So this is going to be my fish nail. I'm going to add all sorts of fish on this one. I'm also going to add a turtle from the stickers on this one. Thought it would be cute. And I was checking to see what fish would stand out on the nail, because I know some of them were kind of light, so I didn't want to use them when you weren't really going to see them. These were some really cute stickers actually that came in the box. I really like these, and colorful as well. Now moving on to the next one. This one I decided to put some coral stickers on, along with some of the metal charms that came in the box. The metal charms I used were shell charms, very small, little dainty ones. Again, the corals were also the same when it came to the blue. It was kind of hard to see a lot of them with the blue background, so I had to be really picky about which ones I chose to put on the nail. So here's where I'm moving on to putting the metal shells on. You'll see how small they are. And again, as you see, I am using the same stuff as I did for the mold. This is all I'm going to use throughout the whole nail set, actually. I'll use it for the molds, I'll use it for adhering everything. So here I'm moving on to another nail once again, as you can see. So this nail, instead of stickers, I'm going to put some of the other charms on that I got in the box. this one is going to have a shell charm put onto it. I'm also going to do another shell charm in the mold for this one as well. So this is the second shell I did in a mold. As I showed you, this is the teal chrome powder from Daily Charme. I got this in a different box one time from Daily Charme, and I'm going to give it a try for this one in this video. And it turned out beautiful, and it matched the blue color really well. The blue polish, I should say. Now this shell, this is the one I kept dropping everywhere. And there's where I threw my palette. It wasn't funny at the time, but it is now. I had to get under my desk twice and search for it. I am not kidding you. Okay, moving on. This will be our last nail. Again, guys, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that notification bell so you're notified every time I upload a video, and that like button. Let's get to 500 by Christmas. Share the video. Tell all your friends. Tell them to tell all their friends. And I don't know if anybody has noticed yet. However, I forgot to file the tip of these, so you can still see that little notch on the end. So I ended up doing that very last, unfortunately. However, I did remember, thank goodness. So they were looking a little funny there for a while. This one I decided to go around the nail with a frame of rhinestones that came in the box with all the different colors. And no, don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through all this. It took me a long time. I wish I didn't have to sit through it. It took that long. Oh look, that was fast. All done. So now we're going to go in with some of these look-alike pearls, and I'm going to decorate the top of the nail. Then we're going to move on to the top coat. Oh, and as per usual, I sent some of them flying across my desk. Wouldn't be a video of mine if I didn't send something in a way of either rhinestones or pearls or something small like that going across my desk. Don't worry, I'm not going to make you sit through all of this too. I'm going to speed it up really fast. Somewhat fast. And there we go. So they're all decorated, and we are going to move on to the top coat. So here I did matte top coat on one nail and glossy on the other. I wasn't sure what I wanted to do, so I thought, well, I'll try both and see what I like better. So this is all cured, and I really like the matte better. I don't know about you guys, I'm thinking the matte. So I decided to give the top coat on this one a bit of a buff. And I'm going to give it a thin coat of matte top coat. However, I'm going to leave the embellishments glossy. So the gold shells are going to stay the way they are. They're going to stay glossy. So now I'm just wiping it down with some isopropyl alcohol. Make sure all the dust is off. And then away we go. All done. So the nail is matte, the embellishments are shiny, and I do all the other nails the same way. This is my glossy top coat, Diamond Shine it's called, from Daily Charme. Just going in and doing my shells and my jellyfish. You want to make sure you don't put too much on the shells and your jellyfish and things like that. When you do, it takes away from the design, because then you can't see the lines or the shape as well. So I went back over, I wiped off my brush really well. Then I went back over it to take any excess polish off. And you could actually see the difference. I could see the lines in between each tentacle on the jellyfish, because they had disappeared when I put the polish on it at first. And I do the same obviously on this one. Shells and all get glossy, the rest of it gets matte. Hence the reason I just sped this up a little bit. So this one was a little harder. I was going to try to go between pearls, big pearls. And I thought, forget it. It's not happening. So I just went over all of it and tried to avoid the rhinestones, of course. And I'll just clean them up after. Do I hear any notification bells going off yet? I hope so. Hit that subscribe button. Clicky clicky. So now I'm going to go in with a lint-free wipe shortly, and I'm actually going to wipe over the top of those pearls. And I'll go over the rhinestones just to be on the safe side. And I'm going to try to wipe that polish off. And the lint-free wipe is also going to have some isopropyl alcohol on it. Here we go. I'm going to lightly go over the top. I don't want to take anything off on the nail, so I don't want to press on anything. I hope you enjoyed the video, guys. Don't forget to check out my other videos. I'll have some pictures at the end, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!